just come down to tell this little monkey that we're leaving because she's been playing, and I caught her with her little ingenious way. Talk about working smarter, not harder. I love it, Darcie. Very, very clever. So we are on the Snowy Mountain Highway, and we've just climbed an incredibly steep, long hill. The car's done admirably, and we're just at the top.
You can see each other's breath.
And we thought we'd stop off at the little viewpoint to have a little look. Let some cars pass.
Another epic trail. Luna's happy.
This was supposed to be a 200-metre loop. Easy disabled access.
That's what it said on the sign.
I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth anymore.
But look, we're going up, so we're going to have to come down again. It'll be worth it, I'm sure. Okay, so we've kind of done the loop, and there wasn't really much more of a view.
It was completely bloody pointless, is what he's trying to say.
It was a nice loop, and it did only take, it's less than 10 minutes. But there is that through there, though. That's pretty cool.
It was good exercise as well.
And Luna was very
Darcie,
excited.
do not go ahead. You're going to pull Dad down this hill.
But anyway, we're nearly back to the first bit. So that was fun. Bakery. Yeah, you're on the lead, aren't you? You can't go anywhere. Darcie's found the play area. And we found the bakery. Just a bunch of chooks hanging out at the back of the Breadbow pub, which is where we're staying tonight. In the field over here. We've just been in and asked. We're allowed to camp wherever we like in that field. And all they ask is that you go and have a pub dinner. It's such a hardship, isn't it? I think we'll go and do that. Right, let's get all camped up. So the girls have made some friends while we're trying to level up. Keeping them busy at least. They might be on the menu tonight. Getting our steps up for the afternoon. The kids have done their schoolwork for the day, although it was a bit of a mission to get them to do it. But we thought we would try and wear them out a bit before dinner. And wear this one out a bit as well. Don't know how well that will have worked.
The dog, not me.
Yeah. And on the way out here, in that little fenced off area over there next to that cottage, there was a whole heap of sheep. And she went ballistic at them on the way here. They've all run and hidden now, unsurprisingly. But yeah, we're just on our way back to our free camp at the back of Breadbow pub, and we're going to go and have dinner.
I can see the house from here.
Yeah.
I can see the pub.
Let's turn you around. Just over there.
There seems to be a fire back.
Yeah, and there's a big fire going on in the distance. Not sure what that's all about. Hopefully it won't make this way. I'm sure it won't get to us.
What if it's a really...
It won't.
Dad, what if it's really tiny wind and it blows?
Really tiny wind?
That helps it spread.
It won't. We're right next to the fire brigade. Look, they're just down there, so we'll be fine.
Okay, good.
Right, see you later.
We just thought we'd come for a walk to the park, let the kids have a bit of a play, let the dog have a bit of a run, and just a very poignant moment for me. We've got rolls of honour here and the names of people from this district. Really small place. Who served the Empire 1915 to 1919. You see some names. Then you have a look over here. 1939 to 1945. And you've got similar names popping up. And the other one's over here. There's a povey on this one as well. Presuming their fathers served in one and the sons in another. Just sad. I don't know, just made me think.
So apparently Breadbow is the village of poplars. And there's a poplar sculpture. There you go. Learn something new every day. There we go, Breadbow Park.
If she gets under one of these things,
My vestibular system is not what it once was.
Like you said, you forget how it makes you feel when you're an adult.
If I hurl, we know why.
Well done. Luna wants to join in.
Out, Luna, you'll get squished.
Oh no, it's nearly over.
He did almost do the whole thing. Can you do that again? I missed it. Woo, Darcie, careful!
Yes.
Right, one down.
Come on. Look at this killer security dog. Hey, come here. Oh. No, not going to come in. How does that work? We're at the Breadbow Inn. That I didn't get any footage of the front of the Breadbow Inn pub. All you could see was the back. So this is what it looks like from the road where you turn off as you come through Breadbow. Nice little town. We enjoyed it, didn't we, Luna? Packing up this morning and carrying on to Canberra. And check out the clouds rolling down the hills behind our caravan. That's pretty special. Can you see them, Luna? You're just interested in chickens. Alright, let's go find chickens.
Okay, we are in Canberra, approaching Capitol Hill. Won't tell you what Jamie was just talking about and telling the children who lives here.
Can you see that over there as well? That's the thing you can see from miles away, whatever that is.
It's like an electricity pole.
I'll Google that
You can see
later.
that from miles away as we were driving.
There's Capitol Hill.
And we're over Lake Burley Griffin.
Burley Griffin, I think, isn't it?
Here it is. This is where all the pollies sit. This is where the law's made.
There's people up there.
Where?
This is the front.
They're just up there, see?
Oh yeah, up there on that. Yeah, I thought you meant up on the flagpole.
No, definitely not.
This is the bit you'll have seen on television. Look at that. It's the entrance.
I have never ever seen.
It's where the Prime Minister goes to work.
Inverted
office.
commas.
Oh look, there's a protester. I wonder what they're protesting. Go and sign up.
No.
Depends on what it is.
Okay, we're at Lollipops Playland and Cafe. I like the cafe bit, but the kids like the playland bit, don't you kids? Go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Whee, that was good.
With all the little kids.
So we're visiting the Australian War Memorial. This is a pretty cool entrance. Tells you a bit of history.
Any more clues?
Just going to see what we can find up here. So we're inside now. We've come through security. They let us in. And this is pretty cool. Real planes in here. Don't see any Spitfires.
So this is what one of the trenches would have been like in real life. So yeah, it's pretty spooky.
One of the Korean trenches.
Yeah. And the things like like lights and stuff.
Can't see anything through there.
Is that glass or anything?
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine being in here for real.
Definitely not.
So this is humbling. War Memorial. The views all the way down to Capitol Hill. All the people that gave their lives to serve for this country. This is just one side. It's the same again on the other side.
Preparations are commencing. Let's have a look. Darcie, do.
I don't want to see any lifting today, Winter.
Girls have done it, no pressure, Daddy.
It's scary.
So we were recommended this place to do Vietnamese restaurant by a couple of people we met in Redbow, and it looks pretty epic.
We're in Canberra.
Yeah, we're in Canberra. We've just been skiing, so our legs are all sore, and this is what we can use to replenish the energy that we've spent skiing. Is it good so far, Charlie?
Yes, definitely.
Yummy.
So here we are, Parliament House on Capitol Hill, just about to do the Heart of the House tour, which is a free tour, but you do need to book online before you come along. And apparently we get to go into one of the chambers, so it'll be exciting.
Albo's not here today, but yeah, it means we can walk around with cameras and things, which is cool. Should we go, Darcie? Okay, so we're in the centre of the building, and there's a symmetrical line that runs down through this black stone from South Australia, and that is directly under the flag.
If you can see the
And
Yeah,
the flag
you can see it over.
is all the way up here. Where is it? I'll come to the middle here.
Yeah.
There it is, you see it? There it is. Wave. So, what were the colours of the carpets all about, girls? Can you remember?
So over this side.
Separated in 4 parts. I can't remember what
Okay,
size.
so over this side we have the Senate, which is the red carpet. Over this side we have the House of Representatives, which is the green carpet.
And at the back?
At the back we have the Prime Minister's area and the cabinetry where they sit and meet. And I believe theirs was blue.
Yeah, blue.
And then we have the
public
grey carpet here for the public area, which is this side of the house.
Yeah. Right, we'll go and explore some more of it.
Yeah, and the king doesn't have a seat in the People's House, in the House of Representatives. So the king's chair is the biggest chair. It was a gift from the UK. The chair in front is the president's chair. So the president.
So this is the House of Representatives, and you can see it's
Green carpet.
Yeah.
And again, they all let natural light in through the roof. And they're very well acoustically designed, so you can hear everybody across the room.
What was the designer's name again? Do you remember? Yeah, but
Whose
he
name?
designed the designers. The
An American
designers.
architect.
Yeah, the American.
Can't remember his name.
Google it later.
Yeah.
Very cool. So this is a painting of the opening of the first Parliament of the Commonwealth of Australia. And that took place in Melbourne. When was it, Charlie? 1901.
1901.
That's right.
And there's this cool table thing that you can see all the numbers and who the different people were. They tell you the names down here.
The who's who.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. At the centre of Parliament House. That's looking all the way back down towards the War Memorial.
On the roof.
On the roof of the building. You might recognise this bit up here.
They were saying that the reason that it's designed the way it is because the Prime Minister needs to be able to come and reflect and see directly down to the War Memorial, so that in the event he has to make the terrible decision to go to war,
Press
he
the
has
big
to
red
be
button.
able to reflect upon the lives that have been previously lost
We were just there the other day.
and the sacrifices that have been made.
What do you reckon, Darcie?
It's really good.
It's good, isn't it? You like the grass, don't you? And the views. Pretty impressive building, and the views from up here are outstanding. So you see this building from all around the city. It's the Telstra Tower, but unfortunately it's all closed. Apparently it used to be a revolving restaurant, which should have some pretty cool views. But yeah, we can't go in. Never mind. Okay, we found a viewing platform just below the Telstra Tower. Most of it you can't see from the road because of all the trees, but there's a couple of little platforms like this one where you can see back to the Capitol building in the centre of Canberra.
The building, where?
Yeah, you can see it over there with the flag right in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we just were.
Yeah.
Good, isn't it?
Oh.
Cool. Hey! Blowing off some steam at Bounce Inc. in Canberra. It's great coming to places when everyone else is at school because you get the place yourself. Dun, 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 dun. These are cool stairs. Kids are taking the lift. Oh, they're going to beat us. Quick. Don't stack it.
Oh, Oh, they come right down to the bottom.
Oh, we better hurry then. Right, we're just leaving Canberra Park. We've had a fun few days here in Canberra. It didn't make sense to us at first when we first got here, because we sort of went around the outskirts and we were thinking everything feels really disjointed and doesn't sort of make sense. But then yesterday when we went to Capitol Hill and Parliament House, it all makes sense then, because it's like a wheel with spokes and everything goes out from the centre, and then once you've been there it all kind of joins up. So yeah, if you're coming to Canberra, do that bit first.
Charlie, what was it you were saying about Canberra? You expected...
I was expecting it to be a lot bigger than all the other cities that we've seen, because it's like the capital of Australia. So yeah,
she was surprised.
Case,
and I personally felt it had a very strange vibe. It feels like it, to me, the impression I get is that it doesn't seem to have its own identity. It's like, Melbourne's got trams, let's have trams, and you know, Washington's got a big white house, let's have a big white house. It just feels very just cobbled together. It didn't, but it's very nice. It's very clean. It's very clean, and it is lovely.
Easy to get everywhere. The traffic's not too bad because it's well laid out.
Roads are good
here. Lots of different ways. Yeah, the roads aren't too bumpy.
So anyway, onwards.
Yes.
Bye. Pretty much got the place to ourselves. Yerriyong State Forest, Blackbutt Range Road I think we're in. Tracy found this on Wikicamps. Not a bad little spot. We've got all the coils going and the thermocell to try and get rid of all the mozzies. Apparently there's going to be mozzies here. So we've got about 5 or 6 things all going tonight to stop that. We'll see how we go. Get the barbecue lit and we'll have dinner. How's this for an epic camp? We've even got TV signal. So Darcy's happy. And we're on the phone to Grandma. We've got, signal, so we're on the phone to Grandma.
The next one, I think.
You'll be in episode 5, Grandma.
Episode 5, hi. Dad here, and it's only 20 past 2.
Oh, there you go.
But it will be dinner time for you.
And I'm happy that we've managed to get the hammock going today.
There's no one fallen out of it yet.
Not yet, give it time. Another gourmet dinner in a free camp this time. So completely off grid, and we've had barbecued roast potatoes, barbecue kebabs. How did you do the veggies?
I just did them on the stovetop.
On the stovetop, what, in a pan?
Yeah, she's correct.
There we
Someone didn't burn this time.
What?
Someone didn't burn the potatoes this
No,
time.
I've got the method down pat now.
Yeah, Mummy puts them on.
She times you.
And I make sure that he has things to put them on.
There's no one to talk to here tonight, so that's why I didn't get distracted. But yeah, lovely dinner.
There's sort of people up there.
It's going to get dark soon, real dark and real quiet.
I
So
reckon we're going to want these lights off when it's dark.
stop the mozzies coming in.
Although I do think we've got like a ring of...
Yeah, we have. We've got all the thermocell and everything on outside, so we should be good.
Yeah.
See you in the morning.
Bye.
Jervis Bay or Huskisson, I think, one of the two. There's a bit of like quicksand under here, isn't there, Darcy? You nearly went in it. My feet are in it. You just got to keep moving. It's really cool, this bit. The sea's obviously coming in up this river mouth, and we're in this like nice stream of warm water, and it's lovely turquoise colour. And it heads all the way up there, and then in under the bridge that we've just driven over. Look at the shapes made out of all the rocks here. It's almost like they're man-made, these straight lines. Little rock pools. tide this morning. Come down here again for park run, and it's really different. There's a bit more water. Look at it, all right up under the bridge. So that's it, Huskisson park run done. There's the finish line. I was a bit slower today, and I'll put that down to account of the temperature being a bit warmer here than it was in the last few, but still not too bad, just over 25 minutes. And I think I came 45th on this one, not sure how many yet, but what a great location for a park run.
I just thought, oh, let's have a little look and see the menu. I mean, I'm not a seafood fan, but we'll have a quick look. We've decided it's definitely not in our budget for this trip. So Jamie just said,
can't wait for my burgers tonight.
He said, never mind, you're
homemade burgers.
You're a better cook than him anyway. I'm looking forward to our burgers tonight.
That's
and
right.
Didn't see the irony in the fact that I'm making burgers, and we've just passed up an opportunity to dine with Rick Stein's.
But barbecue burgers on the Weber is going to be mint. Yeah. The Weber barbecue.
So I'll have to show you a picture of our burgers when we get them later.
Yeah, gourmet burgers.
Homemade burger meat, by the way. Well, I didn't make the cow, but...
So yeah, Rick Stein, nice one, but no thanks, not this time.
Not this time. A bit too pricey for us. So just on our way to Dolphin Point through Ulladulla, probably pronouncing all these names wrong. Never mind. And we just found a little playground at the side of the road, so we thought we'd let the kids come and have a little play, burn off a bit of energy before we head on.
So we're on the edge of Burrell Lake. This little bridge lets us walk over one of the inlets to it. Oh, that little duck swimming. Tasting some bread that somebody's thrown. So I think that's the way into the lake that way. I'm not too sure, I haven't really got my bearings. I'm gonna go for an explore.
So this is a little strange, but we've seen that there's an Aboriginal shelter or cave, and we're literally in between people's houses, just kind of walking.
Darcie just asked if butterflies are made from butter.
Oh, what do you think, Darcie? Should we spread it on our toast? Blech.
If you can look up in there, you'll see a red and blue parrot. You can see it in that tree. Flying through. Oh look, and another one on this tree. Really close. Got it? This is on the way to the cave. We still haven't found the cave yet. Cave shelter. It's like a little waterfall and a little stream that you have to cross.
Guess what, people? We're on another one of Daddy's walks.
But at least this one's nice and flat and there's no gravelly rock.
5 minutes, he says,
I'm going by what Google tells me.
to a rock shelter. And we've been walking for about 12 to 15 with no sign of anything yet. It is beautiful, and we've got some nice views through the trees of the lake. But the kids are starting to... The kids are revolting.
They are revolting.
Right, he claims that he's found it. Just up ahead.
Okay, maybe a new word instead of just beautiful. This one's pretty stunning, eh? What do we think, girls? Stunning?
Well, it's not a rock shelter.
No, it's not a rock shelter. I'm sure we'll find it at some point. But look,
I figure we've already missed that.
maybe we'll have a look on the way back. Better be worth it. Is it what? I think it's like a mixture of seawater and fresh water.
Do you want to tell them, or will I?
Found them.
Should we tell them where it is?
Right near where we first came in. Stupid sign pointed the other way. Yeah.
Guess who fell over?
It is kind of your fault, Darcie.
Really nice temperature.
We found it, the Aboriginal cave. Amazing.
Okay girls, what's Daddy done again?
Making us climb a steep,
Not fun roads, look.
road. They are not fun.
These are fun.
No, they're not.
That's why we've got a four-wheel drive.
This is what we hate, Dad. It's our least favourite
This
thing
might
to
not
do.
be very good. So the lithium is getting a good test with the solar input, just because of the amount of trees we've got here today. It hasn't fully replenished the batteries, which is the first time I've ever had that happen. So we've got the King solar blanket out, getting the last little bits of sun, which isn't much, and again it's all through trees, so we're going to struggle. But we've still got like 80%, and it's saying 40 hours discharge time, so I'm not concerned for tonight. But if we're here for a few days, then I might try and leave this out over during the day, pointing north through that little gap, and we'll see if we get any more tomorrow. But yeah, good test for it with all these trees. So these are our gourmet burgers that we were talking about earlier, just freshly cooked on the Weber, and they look yummy. Look at that.
The ones
Can't
that you were
wait.
asking for before.
Who needs Rick Stein? We don't.
Okay, this is Carter's Corner Reserve in Shoalhaven Heads, just on the coast in New South Wales, a little bit north of where we're staying. We went through Nowra, which was a surprisingly big town considering we've never heard of it. And we are just settling ourselves here for a while. And Daddy is just recovering from inflating the paddleboard. And you're going to go for a little...
Go and have a paddle now.
Going for a paddle. And Luna is having fun chasing her ball and rolling in sand, as per usual. This is off-leash 24 hours from here all the way that way. All the way down there, apparently. It's not very ladylike, Luna. Bye, Daddy. Wow. See, the wind's picked up a little bit now. Daddy's struggling to bring it home. Girls have been off adventuring, they're just coming back around this little jetty. This is the life, eh?
So we managed to get a bit more solar in the batteries today with the extra panel the King's panel, 200 watt solar panel. I'm not concerned now. It looks like we've got enough at least for another 24 hours, and we'll see what we get tomorrow. But we were chasing the sun with it today. What have we got for dinner tonight?
Chicken pasta bake.
And we've got the veggies on the barbie outside. It's going to be a nice dinner.
Hope.
Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes. Check this out. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Yummy. So what are we doing?
I'm just adding the pasta bake.
What's all this stuff?
Well, I thought this was supposed to be a tomato base, but I've got apparently no tins of tomatoes or tomato sauces. So I found an old tin of chicken soup.
Chicken soup, yum.
Yeah.
And cheese.
We'll see, and cheese.
And pasta.
We'll see if it works.
Here we go.
Could be an interesting combination.
Is it all going to fit?
Yeah.
You're not going to make my barbecue messy, are you?
I've already did that a minute ago. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Ow, what's that? I need a longer spoon.
Alright, we'll check back in a minute and see how we're going. Here goes the cheese.
You're exposing...
Uh-oh.
Cheese on the hot plate. You're exposing all my failures. The fact that I thought I had a tomato sauce. And now I'm having to wing it and hope for the best.
It's going to be yummy.
It's no grilled cheese now.
Getting hungry.
Bubbling over. It's not my fault.
Right, I better go and tidy up.
Okay, what's the verdict?
First mouthful, it's pretty hot. Hang on. Very good.
They're good?
Mm-hmm.
Kids are quiet as well. That's usually a good sign, but they won't sit out here because they're, you know...
Barbecue's going to take like a week to clean though.
Aussies. Well, yeah, it was a little bit overfilled. They need a bigger dish, that's the thing. Need to buy me a bigger dish.
And it won't fit.
Okay, that's a wrap for the Yerriyong State Forest stop. Just outside Tomarong and Huskisson and Jervis Bay. It's a day earlier than planned because it suddenly started absolutely tipping it down, and Mummy was a bit concerned about getting out, and Daddy I think was too.
Only after you were.
A little bit concerned about getting out when the track was wet because it was pretty hairy. So managed it no problems this morning.
Bit wet though.
Yeah, we're all a little bit wet, packing up in the rain, but that's okay. Onwards. Forest camping. You're still in two-wheel drive, aren't you?
Yeah, I came out of 4 into 2 because we were on a nice easy bit. I don't think we need 4. Yeah, we got through that bit alright.
Yeah, all good.
Just need to pump the back tyres up a